As China has opened up to the world, more companies and jobs are becoming available. However, China has found that it's still lacking talent, whether it's generating new ideas in research labs or managing employees in the office.
China is searching to find new ways to attract a more talented workforce. In hopes of cultivating a more innovative economy, Chinese President Hu Jintao declared in 2010 that talent development would become a national priority. Many people wonder why the country faces such a severe shortage of talent. Not only does China house 1/5 of the world's population, but its high school students take what's considered to be one of the most rigorous college entrance exams. Biz Wire spoke with Dr. Wang Yaohui of the Center for China and Globalization in order to find out the answer.
One of the problems causing the talent shortage in China is the lot of students, actually scholars, went overseas. However, the return rate, I think, is not that high. For example, it's about 30%. Particularly on the high level, like a student who got his PhD in the science and engineering sector, for example, in the United States, the return rate is less than 10%.
And it's not just students and scholars. Well-off Chinese are also immigrating, taking their wealth out of the country.
And now even the investor immigrants, we see a lot of business people going overseas. For example, China now is the largest investor immigrants to the United States. If you combine Hong Kong and Taiwan, it's already over half of that are Chinese. Also, largest investor immigrants to Canada, to Australia, and then even to some European countries. So you see on several levels, student level, skill technical talents level, and then on a business talents levels.
But attracting millions of students, scholars, and skilled employees who have already moved overseas is no easy task. The government has established several programs to bring them back.
There's a lot of talent developed program in China. Well, traditionally, you have a lot of education related, like a Changjiang Scholar Program, which mainly aimed for professors come back for short-term services. Since China launched the 1,000 Talent Program, there's about, for 2 years now, there's about 1,500 scholars, entrepreneurs, and the people in different categories of high-level talents coming back. And that's very effective.
Improvement aside, most of the overseas Chinese are still reluctant to come back. They have concerns that they won't be able to adapt back to China's environment. For example, relationships play a much more important role in the Chinese office than the person's individual performance. What's more, many overseas Chinese also prefer for their children to receive an overseas education, with much less stress in a cleaner, natural environment. Shi Ying, a 25-year-old native from Shanghai, now lives and works in New York City. Shi says although she misses her family in China, she's living a better life in the U.S.
I'm more accustomed to life in the U.S. now. The natural environment here is better, and it's convenient for my friends and me to go hiking and skiing. The balance of life and work is pretty good here. Each year when I go back to visit China, I have horrible experiences when taking public transportation. New York's public transportation can be crowded, but it's nothing compared to China's. There are also a lot of traffic jams in Beijing, so the daily life of the working class in China can be really difficult.
Many people agree with Shi. Dr. Wang believes the Chinese government can provide other incentives to get talented workers to move back home.
We need a new model. I think the talent special economic zone would be a new model to try to experiment all kinds of talent policies, utilization talent policies. And after all, in the end, things need people to change, and they need the talent to change. So I think talent changed the world, and then that's really China is trying to do. And from an investment-driven economy to a talent-driven economy, from attracting foreign capital to attracting the talents, and then from made in China to innovative in China. So there's a lot of transformation going on.
Yet, in a Washington Post article written by UC Berkeley professor Vivek Wadhwa, none of these changes will help that much. Wadhwa says China's slogan of building a harmonious society seems contradictory to what true innovation requires. That's risk-taking.